Hello, I'm Autumn from Feel Your Core. We're going to get started with our core workout. You will want something a little elevated, a pillow. I have a ball here. It's kind of a sandbag-ish ball. A foam roller. You can also use a yoga block. Anything that just has a little bit of a lift to it that you can also lay down onto. So let's come down onto it. We're going to bring our rib cage there. And then as you're here, you want to send your legs out about a 45-ish degree angle. So they're not in towards the butt. They come out. Hands are going to go palm over palm behind the head. From here, you're going to push your head and your hands dip down. You're going to dip only as far as your low back can stay the same shape, meaning that it doesn't arch with you. And then exhale, curl to lift. Dip down. Exhale, curl to lift. And we're going to do these exercises a couple times today. And we're working through flexion, extension, side bending, rotation, and compression. So you're getting everything, all the ways to work your core. And in a lot of them, we're going to include this additional range of motion. Additional range of motion that helps you further strengthen your abdominals. So we go back, exhale, lift, head stays heavy. Let's go 3 more, go back, focus on the core, exhaling to lift us up. 2. Let's go 1 last one. Now take our left shoulder. We're going to bring it up towards our right knee, right hip. And then from here, reach our right elbow back long. Dip down. Exhale, lift. Oh my gosh. Both sit bones stay evenly weighted. Dip down and lift. So now we get a little rotation in here. And what I can tell you is like first time doing this, like first rep, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can feel those obliques. And then get that extra range. Exhale, lift. Holy cow. Let's go 3 more. Stay with that. And 2. Last one. So something you might notice, we are going to get to the other side, not yet. You're going to lay all the way to your side. If you have a hard object like I do, you might go, oh my gosh, this kind of takes your breath away as well. It's a good thing, and I'll tell you why. Come onto your side. That ball or whatever object you have is on your ribs. Stagger your legs if you'd like. I like to stagger them. If you flip-flop your legs and it goes, that doesn't feel right, just go the other way. From here, hands go behind the head, dip down. I like to clear my elbow out of the way and then exhale, lift. So same thing, especially when we lay on our side. If you go, oh my goodness, why is this so painful? Not through the abdominals as much, but holy cow, where your object is touching, it's normal. And what it's helping with is sometimes if we have tight areas in our rib cage that restricts us from movement, you're going to get into those right now. You might feel like you can breathe a little easier after this too. Let's go 1 more. Oh, and now come back to our back. So you can just come back to your back. I'm going to turn this because we'll eventually do the other side, and I want to make sure that you can see. Bring it back onto our back. So this time, find legs go out, right shoulder crosses over towards your left hip. Take your left elbow back long. So I have a rotation, and now I'm going to dip down with that rotation. Exhale, lift up. Dip down. Exhale, lift up. Let's stay with this. So if you think about working any other part of your body, we like to add load. We like to add weight to make it harder. We also add a bigger range of motion. But often with our core, we forget about that. We forget maybe adding load. We forget maybe about adding that additional range of motion. So here today, we have big range of motion. Let's go 2 more. Last one. And then roll to your side. Stagger your legs again, and I'm already going to tell you, I know this side for me is that kind of like really there is stuff up in my shoulder, in my rib cage. So as soon as I lay down, it feels like you're foam rolling. So you're kind of adding 2 things in here, core work with this foam rolling release work. Dip it down, exhale, lift. Push your head into your hands, dip down, exhale the lift. So we've gotten in here a little extension work, flexion work. We've gotten side bending and rotation work, all with just using this ball. Let's go dip, lift it up, Give me 4 more here. 4, not high in the reps at all. 3, because we've got more than one round. 2, dip, and up. Let's go. One last one. Bring it all the way up and release. Take our legs forward. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. Take your legs forward. Get rid of that object, but we will come back to it. We've got compression work. Compression work, that means can we pull everything and compress it in together? Closer my hands walk forward, harder this exercise is going to be. So find wherever it is, maybe it's way back here that you want to be, need to be for this exercise. Let's lift your right leg up and then let's go left. Right and left. And as you do this, can you find your abdominals curling you in and helping you lift your leg? First round, we start off nice and kind of light. Second round, it's going to pick up the intensity. Let's go up, up. That's it. 3, 2. Again, if you need to be further back, do. Last one, and then we'll release. Okay, that's it. We're going to start back at the beginning, but we will add on. So take your object, wherever it is. I know this might have been really painful in that rib cage and kind of some of the areas where breathe. I promise you, you're doing some good release work. Let's send your legs out. Find that diagonal. Hands palm over palm behind the head. Dip down. Exhale, lift. Let's add a leg. Dip. Exhale and lift. Add a leg lift every time we go up. Head heavy. Push your head into your hands. Can we keep our low back that same shape, meaning it's not arching anymore, it's not changing shape as we lift and lower. That's it. Tap into our abdominals as we lift. If you go, I like this and I want to make it a little harder, you can take your arms straight back. If you have neck issues, I do not recommend this. You can also use a weight. One more each way. Cross left shoulder, right hip. Stay with it. Take our right elbow back long. Let's go back and lift. Back and lift. Stay with this. Can we keep right and left hip evenly weighted? Let's go up. Woo. Big dip. Curl it up. That's it. Big dip down. Curl it up. Can we dip lower? Open up the chest more. And then lift. Head stays heavy. Give me 4 more. 4. In 3, we're going to go on to the next exercise for 2. Last one, and then rotate onto the side. Come onto your side, stagger your legs if you'd like. Hands behind the head, dip it down, lift, dip, open here, feel the rib cage expand. Exhale, use your abdominals to lift up. Same thing, if you want to make it harder, you can take your arms out long. I like hands behind the head. I really like supporting the neck. That is up to you. Dip and lift. Stay with that. And up. Find your lower abdominals, the area in between your hip bones, and then feel low back muscles, side bodies, and really open up and really pull in together. 2 more. Last one. Release. Let's switch. Let's go other side. Oh my gosh, my rib cage is already kind of feeling better. I don't know if I thought it was feeling in any way, but it does feel more open. I feel like my breathing is a little bit better. So again, it's a 2-in-1. You get this really good core work with additional range of motion, and you also get a little bit of that like rib cage foam rolling, if you will, pressure point work. Right shoulder crosses over to your left hip. Right and left hip evenly weighted. Reach your left elbow back long. Left elbow dips down and pull it up. Dip and up. Push your head back into the hand. Hands stay stacked, one on top of the other. Let's go down and lift. Open and exhale. That's it. Give me 4 more here. 4. Can you feel right butt cheek basically and left staying evenly weighted? Can you get a bigger dip down, bigger opening? Last one, and roll onto the side. Roll all the way onto the side. Bring the ball, again, right into that uncomfortable spot. Stagger the legs if you'd like. Dip it down. Open. Feel this expansion through the side of your rib cage, side body, and then exhale, use your dumbbells to pull it up. Open. Exhale, pull it back up. Let's do that again. Open and back up. So again, we're getting this additional range of motion. The range of motion maybe you don't often get through core work, allowing our abs to focus on a different way of moving, different angles, different positions. Let's go 4 more. We want to continue to challenge the body in ways that maybe it's not used to. 3, let's go 2. Last one. And release. Bring it up into a seated position. Both legs go out long. We're coming back into that compression work. Oh, again, just kind of moving your rib cage. Does it feel good? Does that side body feel good? Does the back feel good? Maybe get a little release, open up work. Hands, they can be wherever you want. We are going to make it a little harder. We did single leg, now double. Hug your legs together. Let's go lift and lower. Up and down. Lift. Lift if you say, okay, that's great, keep it going. Not happening for me. Come back to the one leg and then the other. Let's go 3, 2, lift and hold. Hold it there. Hold for 8. Use your lower dumbbells. Feel the compression work happening here. Your abs pulling your chest, your thighs pulling up towards your chest. For 2, 1, and release it all the way back down. That is it. That is your core work today. You have additional ranges of motion, the compression work, and then that opening it up, that extra as if we were on the floor, we'd be dipping down into the ground to intensify our core work, to make it a little bit different and more challenging than maybe we're used to. Hope you have a great day.